You know, most people look through their wallets or their pocketbooks, and way down at the bottom, past the credit cards and baby pictures, you usually find a little dog-eared piece of poetry. I was cleaning out my wallet the other day, and I ran across a whole bunch of IOUs, some of them 30 years overdue. Funny thing is, all these IOUs are owed to one person. And I kind of feel like right now might be a good time for an accounting. Mom, are you listening? Mom, I owe you for so many things. A lot of services, like night watchman, for instance, for lying awake nights listening for coughs and cries and creaking floorboards and me coming in too late. You had the eye of an eagle, the roar of a lion, but you always had a heart as big as a house. I owe you for services as a short order cook, chef, baker, for making sirloin out of hamburger, turkey out of tuna fish, and 3 big old strapping boys out of leftovers. I owe you for cleaning services, for the daily scrubbing of face and ears, all work done by hand, and for the frequent dusting of a small boy's pants to try to make sure he led a spotless life, and for washing and ironing no laundry could ever do, for drying the tears of childhood, and for ironing out the problems of growing up. I owe you for services as a bodyguard, for protecting me from the terrors of thunderstorms and nightmares and too many green apples. And Lord knows I owe you for medical attention, for nursing me through measles and mumps, bruises and bumps, splinters and spring fever. And let's not forget medical advice either. Oh no, important things like don't scratch it or it won't get well. If you cross your eyes, they're going to stick like that. And probably the most important was, make sure you got on clean underwear, boy, in case you're in an accident. And I owe you for veterinarian services, for feeding every lost dog I ever dragged home at the end of a rope, and for healing the pains of puppy love. And I owe you for entertainment. Entertainment that kept the household going during some pretty tough times. For wonderful productions of Christmas, 4th of Julys, and birthdays, and for making make-believe come true on a very limited budget. I owe you for construction work, for building kites, confidence, hopes, and dreams, and somehow you made them all touch the sky. And for cementing a family together so it would stand the worst kinds of shocks and blows, and for laying down a good, strong foundation to build a life on. I owe you for carrying charges, for carrying me on your books for the necessities of life that a growing boy's just gotta have. Things like, a pair of high-top boots and a little pocket on the side for a jackknife. And one thing, Mom, I will never ever forget is when there were 2 pieces of apple pie left and 3 hungry people. I noticed you were the one who suddenly decided you really didn't like apple pie in the first place. These are just a few of the things which payment is long overdue. The person I owe them to worked very cheap. She managed by simply doing without a whole lot of things that she needed herself. My IOUs add up to much more than I could ever hope to repay. But you know the nicest thing about it is, I know that she'll mark the entire bill paid in full for just 1 kiss and 4 little words. Mom, I love you.